Hey friends, how are you? Good morning. So I hope you're enjoying my extra swag on the screen. So the eyes are what's called an overlay on StreamYard, and I put them up and I don't know how to get them down. So I'm working on that. And again, remember, it's always progress, not perfection. And we never know what we don't know until we're there, right? So the message on the eyes was look at the camera when you're talking. So I'm going to try to remember that. Now, on the top right is some Popeye gifts with those little candy peeps, and you can blow that up and take a look. And that was a screenshot from Googling a peep Popeye. So those are a couple tips for you for maximizing your efforts of communicating in an audience, such with a video or with Popeye gifts. So on two ends of the spectrum, right? One is mass communication with people, and that's from looking eye to eye, right? Our bodies don't know when I'm looking at you through this camera and you're seeing it on the camera on your computer. Your brain does not know that we're not together. So you get all the serotonin rewards of like, there's my friend, we're together. So think about that when you're communicating with people. Our brains do not know the difference. And what I can tell you anecdotally is that when I meet people and see people who I haven't seen in a while, but we have been connecting via this Rituals to Rise or something like that, it's like we've been together. Okay, so I was thinking about on my way in, just a few people in my life that I have been working with in real estate. And, you know, I thought about what their lives are like and what they're doing and whatnot. And I was thinking about Easter and if they weren't going somewhere for Easter and that they had an Easter dinner or they had a special dinner, a special celebration, even if they were staying safe and staying, isolated or whatever. And I thought, you know what, I'm making Easter dinner. And so one never knows how that's going to come out. So I figured I would today make the Easter dinner and put them in my little containers that I have and bring them to the people who may be shut in or isolated or not have their own meals. And right off the top of my head, I could think about 5 or 6 people. So I'm not going to be doing heroic measures here. I'm talking about, one ham, maybe a bag of potatoes. It's so not a big deal and certainly not anything that is difficult to do. So what about you? We say that we are community experts and we say that we are embedded in our community. And I know some of you guys do extraordinary measures. And I'm so impressed and inspired by you. For the rest of us who do a little bit, maybe today's a good day to think about throwing a ham or a turkey in the oven while we're doing our work and putting together and preparing some meals and just bringing them by for a Popeye. I know the peeps are fun, and I know the plants. Like here's the plant I was talking to you about yesterday. Here's one of the ones that Heather made. Okay, so a little light bulb, little plant, could be an herb, could be something that you put together. I know that those are fun, and I love fun. But I think about my friends that are, maybe the people who I went out and bought groceries for when we were in the middle of the pandemic, and maybe those people who just, I don't know, that I don't know where they're going or if they're not going anywhere, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I want to recommend that you think about that. Now, if making a meal is not your thing, how about a batch of cookies or a pie or a cake or cupcakes or something that you get to them now, tomorrow, so that they have it for the weekend in case someone stops by or they have some supplies in their fridge. There was a thing that happened yesterday. And, those of you who know me know that I've always got like I've got a very full cupboard. So I'm doing this nutritional program with my niece, Abby Adams, and a bunch of women I think I'm probably the oldest, but about my age. And it has to do with our nutrition. And there was a survey of how many of these things do you have in your house right now? And I think I won because I have a lot of stuff, right? So food is my love language sometimes. So this is what I'm gonna do. And today is an act day. So whether it's the peeps or the plants or a batch of cookies or a pie or an Easter dinner, start acting today and tomorrow so that you can get them there in time. Okay, my friends, I so appreciate you. I wish I could bring you all an Easter dinner or an Easter treat or actually one of these, right? Because aren't these cool? All right, make it an amazing day.